Here is a fact-based summary of the story contents. Here is a simplified version of the story contents. Here is a lighthearted take on the story contents. Somehow, the ongoing mystery about Leonard being potentially dead in the Big Bang Theory universe is now closer to being resolved. Born from the events of the Young Sheldon finale, the fate of Sheldon's best friend and, arguably, true soulmate has been a major topic of discussion among the massive fanbase of Chuck Lorre's sitcom franchise. When The Big Bang Theory ended in 2019, Leonard was at his absolute happiest, simply because he was on the cusp of being a first-time father. He also made amends with his notoriously dismissive mom. After that, however, there's barely any news about how Leonard has been or what he has been up to, until now. The Leonard is dead theory stemmed from the lack of any news about the character post The Big Bang Theory. Despite its main events taking place decades before the Pasadena gang came together in California, young Sheldon was able to provide anticipated updates about what Sheldon and his friends were doing after the nerd-centric sitcom wrapped up. As it turned out, Jim Parsons' old Sheldon was reminiscing about his childhood in Texas because he was working on his autobiography. Young Sheldon brought back Amy and Howard for voice cameos, and offered a shout-out to Penny in the finale. Oddly, however, neither did it feature nor even mention Leonard, despite Sheldon's close relationship with him. Sheldon struggles to deal with big emotions, even in his adulthood. This is why he never really discussed George's death honestly until he started working on his autobiography. Because of this, it's also possible that the reason why he fully ignored Leonard's impact in his life is because he is gone. Stewart Fails to Save the Universe confirms that Leonard is still alive, but with a caveat. There are still a few more years left before the events of the Young Sheldon finale. Somehow, Stewart Fails to Save the Universe inches people closer to solving the mystery about Leonard's state after the events of The Big Bang Theory. Kevin Sussman's upcoming spin-off will not be a true sequel to the beloved flagship, but its events hinge on the involvement of Leonard, as revealed in the premise. Apparently, Stewart's trippy show starts after he accidentally destroys a piece of tech that Sheldon and his best friend created. This confirms that Leonard is alive near the events of the Big Bang Theory's sequel spin-off, and he maintains a professional and personal friendship with Parsons' character. The main caveat here is that Stewart Fails to Save the Universe likely takes place before the events of the Young Sheldon finale, which is estimately a decade after the Big Bang Theory ended. This means that a lot can still happen to Leonard in the next 5+ years. Ahead of the new show, however, Leonard is still alive. Enjoy Screen Rant's primetime coverage? Click below to sign up for my weekly Network TV newsletter. Make sure to check Network TV in your preferences, and get the inside scoop from actors and showrunners on your favorite series.